This video will demonstrate how students at Westchester SD 925 can use Google Meet to connect with their teachers via video conference. There are two Google extensions that will be highlighted later in the video, but I'd like to showcase them now in case parents need to download them. The first is called Google Meet Grid View, which you can see here. Parents, you would add to Chrome. There's a blue button that would show up right here, unless it's already installed, in which case it would say remove from Chrome, but we don't want to remove it. Again, you can Google search to find this, but it's called Google Meet Grid View. This allows students to see all participants in the video conference all on one screen. The second extension is here, called Nod Reactions for Google Meet, which allows the student to provide the teacher or presenter with quick emoji reactions even while muted, and I'll highlight that at the end of this video. It is important to note that students are not able to create their own Google Meet sessions. They can only join sessions that teachers have already created and invited them to. There are two ways you may have to join depending on how your teacher sets it up. You may either join by Google Classroom or join by nickname or code. If your teacher has you join by Google Classroom, you'll simply click on the link that you're accustomed to, which is classroom.google.com. From there, you'll go to your teacher's class, which I'm already in, called Demo 1. You'll notice the link is available in the stream. So I'm in the stream tab. Here's the link. You can click on the link. Students, it's also available in the classwork tab right here. If you click on the link, keep in mind if the teacher has not yet started the meeting, you'll get this error message and you will not be able to join. That's because students are not allowed to be in a Google Meet session with other students without a teacher being present. However, once the meeting starts, you will be able to log in. If your teacher chooses to create a meeting using a nickname or a code, they'll send you the meeting code that you need. So if that's the case, you would go to meet.google.com and enter the code that your teacher provided you with. So in student view, I'm pretending to be a default kindergartner, but as student view, I would now click on the link. Please do allow use of your microphone and your camera. From this waiting room screen, I'm going to allow it. From this waiting room screen, students will be able to see who else is in the call. So for instance, the teacher version of me is in the call, which will allow them to join. Before we go in the call, you can turn the camera on and off by clicking on this button. You can turn your microphone on and off by clicking on this button. And if you'd like to change how clear you are, you can choose these three dots. This is prior to joining the call. Click on Settings and change your video's resolution from standard to high definition. This will allow you to be clearer to other participants, and it will also allow other participants to be clearer to you on the screen. I'm going to keep my camera off for now as it's optional. Note that when you're going into a call, it's good etiquette to keep your microphone off so that we don't create lots of noise in the classroom. So you should go in like this. You'd click Join Now. While in the call, you can enable grid view by clicking on this square over here. And I've already clicked the bottom two here, include yourself in the grid and enable grid view by default, which will allow you to see all of the participants on one screen. You can choose to select the participants here, which will show you who's in the call. You can move to chat if your teacher's provided any links or any commentary, or if people are just typing hello, that could be here. And you can also type your own messages to people on the bottom here. On the top left, this is if you've enabled the grid view extension that I talked about at the beginning of the video. And on the top left, this would show up if you enabled the nod reactions for Google Chrome. So even if I were muted and a student, I'm pretending, I could raise my hand. I'll click on it and you can see that I raised my, it shows up, this dialog box shows up for the teacher. And if you're reacting to something that the teacher is doing or that the presenter is saying, you can respond with emojis, and you can even get more emojis down here. So if I wanted to blow the kazoo, that would show up to see as well. Remember, this is where you mute and unmute your microphone. So if you are just listening, you'd keep it red. If you're talking, you would unmute it. If needed, you can click on the Present Now button, which is down here, but please only click on this option with your teacher's permission. This means that your teacher is asking to see something on your screen, or you have a question about something that you're working on your screen, and your teacher has allowed you to respond this way. So then you would click Present Now, and it's up to you if you're presenting your entire screen, a window, or a certain tab within Google Chrome. When you're finished with the meeting, your teacher will tell you to close out of the meet, and you will go right here, the hang up button right there where it says leave call, to hang up. This meeting will not be active again until your teacher tells you they are starting again. You can return to the home screen if you need to join another meet, or you can close out completely. Your teacher will share with you more specific instructions, as well as a set of expectations and guidelines for behavior during Google Meet sessions. Good luck, and we look forward to seeing you all soon.